And good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverETuk UK. And if you hadn't watched the last episode, it was about flying saucers and what and how you can capture a flying saucer. Okay. So what I did was I made the video this morning. I put it up, scheduled it for this evening, and then I got filming out of this window, live streamed it, filmed for 4 hours. It was only meant to be for 2, but I just felt like if I just keep filming, and I said it several times during the stream, if I kept filming, eventually I would capture something odd, strange, never been seen before. At least not I've never captured anything else other than dragons before, right? So, if you're new to the channel, it's all about dragon UAP sources and the like. And today I put my money where my mouth was. I put my camera in the sky and I captured what seems to be a flying saucer, folks. And I've got the point of reference, everything that I want to show you. So this is going to be an interesting one. It's one that I never really deep dive my own videos, but I've been capturing them recently more and more. It seems really high activity over there, guys. So check this out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is amazing. Let's have a look, folks. This is it. UFO hunt live, Wiltshire, England. It was only posted 6 hours ago. Okay, that was when I started recording. I stopped it 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago. I took a little break. Now I'm doing a video on this thing. Okay, so let's check this out. Now it's a 4 hour long stream, but I can tell you there's UAP virtually every minute of this video. It's crazy. It's really busy. There might be some quiet periods, but then there are other periods where there's just so many. So I encourage anyone to watch this that wants to get into analysation of things, wants to tell the difference between the UAP, birds, bugs, etc. So we're in the UK. Just to explain this video a little bit, we're in the UK, Wiltshire, England. Sun's out, but it's not that warm out there, guys. There's not many bugs. There's a few flies, a couple of really small bugs, but not as many as you would get in the summertime. Okay, it really isn't. So I just want to point that out. Secondly, this tree line here, according to Google Map, I mean, I've looked at it on my phone, pinned where the tree line is in comparison to where I am, and it's 260 yards. And I always said before I checked that, about 300 to 400 yards away, and that kind of confirms it for me. So yesterday, me and a lad, Nathan, we went out there, flew a drone out, got it flying over the tree line, and it suddenly lost power, okay, and it dropped into the tree. Not too much damage, we got away with it, I think, but we didn't do any more flying after that. So we lost power, and not only that, we was recording exactly the same spot as where I am now with this, and there was the UAP tagging this thing, this drone, left, right, and center. So we'll watch this clip because I want to show you the kind of dragons we were capturing and the special capture that we've caught soon after this dragon appears. Okay, so it's amazing, guys. I can't believe this thing is literally just there. Like, I can see the tree line from where I'm recording. Look, interesting. So straight away we get a close up. So the camera zoomed right in on this spot, and I did it. If you listen to the stream, I did it in hopes we would get a close capture because I knew that they were in this direction. As you can see, guys, we got a close capture. Okay, so this is the Dragon UAP that we got a close capture of, and folks, it really isn't next to the lens. This is way out there. My camera is situated back into the window, and then I've only got like a half window, and it's wide open. So anything that was to fly close to the lens would actually bash into the window or have to fly into the room to get near the camera. If it was to fly like 1.5 meters away and got in line of sight, it would be huge. Okay, this thing is obviously a hockey puck that we see time and time again near the planes, near the helicopters, all around the world, and it's just a really close-up, clear image, well, clear as we can get, of these hockey puck UAP. And you can see how the plasma just kicks out there randomly, making itself look like a fly, but it really it's like a bullet almost, or like a dumbbell. It's kind of just, it's crazy stuff. Anyway, we've seen this time and time again. Anyone who's ever sent me footage in, they must be thinking, Christ, that's amazing. Check this out, guys. So that just zips off, and then boom, boom. And I sat there and I was like, no way did that just, surely that's got to be a bird, right? Because we've had so many birds coming through the line of sight. Guys, it's a flying saucer. Check this out. I'm going to go frame by frame. But by the way, this thing up here is a bird. I'm just going to go back 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Let's just watch the movement of this bird here. This is an actual bird. Okay, and after 4 hours of videoing, we know what the birds look like. First dragon comes down, and then the saucer just zips across. Look at that. And look, going back frame by frame, look at this thing. Look at the jump it's done. Look. And it's gone from like flat to just side on. Look at this thing. What on earth is that? This is just outside my window, guys. It's almost scary talking about it because I know how close. And the thing is, it's still bright. Okay, they're probably still over there, like listening to me right now. I'm not scared in a sense that, you know, I'm afraid to meet these things. I'm more shocked that I asked for a saucer, recorded for longer, because I might get one, and then I got one. You know, like, I don't know why I'm getting swarms of UAP passing this part of my window, but my building. Why they're here? But they are, and I noticed them, and I started recording, and for days now on the live streams I've been capturing, and folks, there's hours and hours of recording there. That's stuff I would have missed. Okay, no one in the audience that was watching at the time saw this saucer. It's only when I glimpsed at it and saw like something flick past, and I've been really on it all day. So yeah, guys, check that out. Anyway, it gets better. So this is not the first time we see this object, okay? And some would say, well, it could be close to the lens. It could be a bug. It could be a bird just out of focus. Look, this bird is far away and is out of focus. I've got pictures, and I'm going to show you now, of birds close to the lens in the same shot. And check that out. These things are awesome. Like, these things are like literally popping up and saying hello. They're really fun to see, and I enjoy like I take screenshots of them. I think they're awesome. I love nature. And this is like them saying hello to me. It's brilliant. But the UAP, oh my God, look at this thing. Anyway, moving on. So that was at 3 minutes and 7 on the nose. But if you go to 3 minutes and 34, so a whole 30 minutes after this event, well, 20, you can say 28 minutes, okay, but check this out. Around us, we've just got a bit of sky and a bit of tree line now. Okay, so guys, there was several UAP there zipping past, going fast with this saucer. Look at this. This is just shot out really fast, come from behind the trees. Trees are 260 yards from where I'm filming. But check this saucer out. Same object, much larger than the birds, much larger than the dragons even. Guess where it comes from? Behind this tree line. Yeah, can't see it now. Directly behind the tree line. And if I press play, got a bit of sky and a bit of tree line. Boom, up it goes. That's a flying saucer, or an object larger than these typical dragon UAP. Either way, there is a high possibility. I keep looking out the window because it's just madness. There is a high possibility that there is non-human intelligence steering that craft, and they were 260 yards away from my window. That's a big deal for me. And honestly, like, guys, I've had Nathan come round. I've had a few others come round as well. They know if they come here and they look out my window, these trees are 260 yards away from my window. I have to go full zoom just to get this. And if anything pops up behind that tree, it's not going to be a fly. We just wouldn't see it, folks. All we've had the whole stream are dragon UAP, and now we've had a flipping saucer. I just cannot believe it, guys. But dragon UAP occupying it, boom. That's just absolutely amazing. It's solid, absolutely solid evidence. I mean, we've got point of reference of this thing clearly in the area, flying about, and I haven't even seen the whole live stream. There would have been parts I would have missed. This thing could have come round more than twice. I really need everyone to get their eyes on it because it's a lot of evidence for me to look at on my own, on top of the stuff that you guys are bringing into me all the time. So look, UAP coming, the whole thing, 4 hours of just craziness. Yesterday was the same with the drone as well. Check that out. About 20 minutes into the video, the drone goes up, flipping madness. We need your support, guys. So, you know, subscribe to the channel, become a member, donate to the cause so we can get better equipment. And that's exactly what we've done. So, like on Tuesday, Gordon, one of the viewers, he donated in to get us a better phone camera. I'm just not in a position to do it. He sent over the funds. I got the camera. We're 2 days in. We've captured huge activity on this thing, and now the clearest source that I have on my file has come from this phone, this window. I'm going to call that one Gordon, all right? So if we see Gordon again, the white triangular shaped UAP kind of looks like it could be round, but I don't know. I feel like it's spinning, you know, like I always say they're spinning. Folks, yeah. Look, we see Gordon again. This is, I'm going to have to track him. I'm going to have to see if he comes back. This is just flipping mad, guys. If I see Gordon again, I'm going to just be jumping with joy. That is absolutely crazy. I hope everyone understands what I'm saying. This is true point of reference. Behind the bush, no messing about. There's not been played with. This was on a live stream, okay? So all you've got to go is go to this timestamp, 3 minutes 34:24 on the clock. And then if we go back to the other one quickly, 3 minutes, 3 hours, 34 minutes, 25 seconds, or 24 seconds down here. If we go back to 3 hours and 7 seconds on the nose, there it is, folks. 3 hours, 7 seconds, 3 hours, 7 minutes on the nose. There it is, folks. Again, if I just go back 5 seconds and play you the clip, there's the bird at the top. And then dragon. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And like you say, guys, it's just undeniable, absolutely undeniable. And folks, if you're wondering what that one was, look at the size of this hockey puck, and I'm going to end it here. I could be on this video all day, but look at the size of that. I'm going to show you some enhanced photos now, but this is what I'm on about. If you get the right spot, don't be shy about zooming in all the way. If you know they're there, this is exactly it. Look at this. Look at the size of that. You know, absolutely pitch perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything better. In fact, you know, the better the camera, the better the quality. We need to try and, I think I'm going to try my best to get as much information out of this spot while the activity is prevalent, while they're willing to show themselves. I cannot believe I've captured that saucer there. This is crazy stuff. Please like and share, subscribe. It's all about us at the end of the day. If we put our cameras in the sky and we record, this is what we're going to come up with. All right, guys, so I wanted to just show you some of the snippets that I took today. This is all from today's footage, okay? And look at this. This is that saucer that zips across, and it's just, look at the shape of it. And this is why I say it looks like a triangle, but we're obviously missing half the body here at least. At the very least, the metamaterial is doing its job. And, you know, look at that. Just pitch perfect. You just can't fault it. And this was something else. This was just appeared right in front of the view of the camera. Really, really out of focus. But look at the size of this, shape of it as well. Really curious about that one. There it is, and that's why I was curious. Look at the shape of this thing. You can see how it's tilting downwards, and look, it's got a clear triangle. I mean, what are we looking at here, guys? Is this ours? Is this theirs? Like, what's it doing here? Are they watching me? You know, like, I've got all these questions. And if they are from out of this, I'd love to meet them. And if they're not, well, there's some questions I'd have, but there's no way that they're not. So, you know, let's see. Let's see. I'll keep you guys informed. I'd love you guys to just record the skies, find your hotspots, and put in a little bit of effort to keep these things recorded, because you just never know. Just never know what we're going to capture. You can see this was Nathan's drone yesterday, look. And then this is a UAP. You can see how they look similar. You know, they're just two dark objects in the sky, but you can see Nathan's drone there, the size comparison to the UAP. It's very similar. So the drone is just a normal drone, the size of a small soccer ball, a football, and then UAP is similar size. You know, just slightly the size of my hand. You know, maybe a bit smaller. And most of what you're seeing here is plasma, so it might be even smaller than that. It might be just the palm of your hand, and then the plasma surrounds it, and it just shows itself as a bigger object. But that's all we're seeing. You know, it's only showing so much. Look at this thing. That's enhanced. You know, it's not a lot I can do with it. It's enhanced the photo, and look at this. It just shows the true sort of object inside of that aura that I'm talking about. From a distance, you're going to see the whole of this aura as one object. But if you go into it, you can see the object is inside of this bubble. And this is what Lou Elizondo says in his book about these things have like a bubble around them. Exactly that. We see it all the time. And I knew this several months before Lou put his book out. So although I'm not saying like fully support Lou Elizondo, he knows some stuff. He does. And so does Greer. So whether they're just in it for the clout and that's why people don't like him, I don't know. They do know some stuff, guys, and this is solid 100% evidence. It comes from me. I would testify to this stuff. And I would challenge anyone to prove me wrong here. So yeah, with that said, support the channel, support disclosure. Please like and subscribe. Consider a membership. Take care of yourselves. All the best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.